The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. There's the whistle.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rui Costa. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. O'Shea. Nicely shaped ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Real chance! Goal! England! England take the lead. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, Red, nice interception. Piqué. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top. Greenwood! He has done it! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for a shot! And it's there! And just like that, he's into double figures now. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
England have scored 2 quick goals here. Knocks it into space. Messi, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Rui Costa. Ball driven towards the far post. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, they can break here. That's a cute ball. It's played through for him. It's Salah! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
England are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Danger averted for now. And that's definitely not his best. Kukçu aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's made its way. Big chance!
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Greenwood. Roberto Carlos. Mohamed Salah wins the duel. There's Mohamed Salah! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rui Costa chips it through. And that has been clubbed away.
Sang hoặc đó nè. Ít mù.
Substitution on the field.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
No, he's managed to misplace that.
Number 17, Messi. Number 23, Nico Williams. Coming
Now,
on the
can they
field,
get him away?
Number 10,
It's Ibrahimovic!
Number 6,
Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Number
Yeah, I think
18,
that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Number 15, Luis Diaz.
Corner number 2 then. England have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Diaz. And it's Pirlo. And this is Rui Costa. Now it's Kaká. And this is Mohamed Salah. Well, he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Please be
England
reminded that
really are
drinking is
in
only
control
allowed
here.
in the areas
They've
shown
done
on this
exactly
map.
what they
Thank you
set
very
out
much
to
for your
do.
cooperation.
There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
England have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. There's the start of the second half. Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Here it is. Bullish header! It's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Another one! This must be his personal high. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Rui Costa. Mohamed Salah. O'Shea. And now the breakaway. Salah. Mohamed Salah. Rui Costa. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Piqué with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Zanetti. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Greenwood. Hong Kong can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Kökçü. Great defending, strong and determined. No, again there's no way through.
The attendance
He plays one
match
through.
was 62,000.
He is through here. Mohamed Salah! And that's past the post.
England certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Berry, a picture of focus and alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he cuts out the supply. And here's Ibrahim. It's Ibrahimovic! Pirlo. O'Shea. And it's Salah. Looking for a runner. He's having a shot! No, it's wide.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time.
Oh, given away. Pirlo. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ibrahimovic. Mohamed Salah. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Diaz. Good ball, good take. Diaz with the delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. England are looking to break at pace. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Salah. It's a searching pass. O'Shea. Mohamed Salah. Piqué produces the perfect tackle there. Mohamed Salah. And it's Kaka. Nicely weighted ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking for the run. Looks a good ball through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Showing good feet. No way through, so back it comes. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Kaka. Kaka going face to face with his great rival.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Played back in. Ibrahimovic.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Neymar. O'Shea has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Rijkaard goes steaming forward, shapes to shoot! Brought out the best in the keeper. Hong Kong get their fourth corner. England are looking to go forward now. Piqué cannot be beaten that easily. Oh, important interception. He's had it taken off him. And it's Salah. Kukçu. Pirlo. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Raul. He's through, now is he in? And he's had a hit! And he's missed it. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Thuram. O'Shea. Kukçu. And that's it. England looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch.
xuất sắc nhất.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. The action has already started.
He really is an amazing player, Alphonso Davies. Incredible talent and a wonderful story.
It's a mighty effort! That was superb goalkeeping.
Hazard is offering a right smile there.
Knocks it into space. And this is Shevchenko. Kirkchu. Shevchenko gets into a good position. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! He's got away with one there.
Như vội nhỉ?
Vieira. Cafu. Ball played for Kirkchu. And here's Mbappe. O'Shea promptly onto that. Szoboszlai concedes a free kick for that. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That is ended up in no man's land. Hazard gets a good foot in there. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Pirlo. Aims beyond the defence. Threads one in. Takes a shot! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries to pass it through. Oh, what has happened? Great chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Shanghai Shenhua are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai purring through the gears. That's going to go a long way. This looks promising.
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Shevchenko.
That's good play from him.
Kirkchu. Decent chance! It's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
England get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And he lines up a cross. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convinced.
He rises! It's in! They have hauled the themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Kaká. Kupchu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he's been caught on it here. England have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Van Basten. Vieira. Nice sequence of passes, this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko might just make this. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Good ball over the top. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Looking to play him in. And the shot! It's there! Into the lead once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And now he has two. Shanghai Shenhua take the lead. And Kokchu! They've got to be quick to recover this. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he shapes to shoot! And the half-time whistle goes. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Pirlo is standing over this one. Pirlo! Tremendous from Pirlo! He's got himself an absolute peach. What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, good-looking ball. No, it's come to nothing. Cafu. And here's Azar. Now it's Van Basten. Cantona, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And they've got rid.
England have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Shevchenko. Now he's got space here. Not the most accurate pass. Shevchenko is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Kaka. And it's O'Shea. Pirlo. Cantona. And it's Kaka. Now Pirlo. Cantona. Szoboszlai. Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Good take, and is he in? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Deftly away. Kukçu. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Hazard. Chance for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
O'Shea. Szoboszlai. And this is shot, surely! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution for England.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 11, Shevchenko. Number 9, Pepin. Number 21, Kukçu.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread out to the left.
Number 18.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Silvestre.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Salah. Albert Ferrer gets across to intercept that. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And it's Van Basten. Davis, very much a man of this moment.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tries to play it through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Desperate defending required here. Hazard! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Hazard. And this is Van Basten. Mohamed Salah. O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's and that's that. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round.
Offside khó chịu thật sự luôn. Khó rồi. Sai. Xem được đối thủ này cao 3 mét bao nhiêu, skill sở trường là gì.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known, the home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. So that's got things underway. Zanetti making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
And here's Keane, Thuram. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Thuram, played out to the left flank. And he skips past his man. Kaká proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. He's picked his way through. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's in on goal. He's had a shot. He's delivered all right. The breakthrough strike. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. England are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, there's a probing ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? The referee has given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that was somewhat errant. Played up towards the front line. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Kukçu. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution for England. Number 19.
England choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace. And
Mohamed Salah!
Number 11, Shevchenko.
that's just playing it safe and simple.
He's shifting through the gears here. Mohamed Salah! Great idea, just poorly executed.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that's a key interception. England can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Shevchenko. Takes aim and crosses. And that should get the job done. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah purring through the gears. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Kukçu does well to get it back. Keane has found the net here, of course. Floated through. And the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Cleared without hesitation. Neatly clipped into space. Thuram. O'Shea is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Zanetti. Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that could set him on his way. Shapes to shoot! That's another chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for England.
It's their
13,
second corner of the game.
Mohamed Salah. Number 9, Kaká. Coming on the field.
And a
Number
chance!
7, Cantona.
Oh, the ball's come
Number
loose here.
10,
Shin to
Messi.
shin, bicep to bicep, and he
Has
wins
been
out.
indicated.
Aimed beyond the defence. He can run onto that. And the pass is intercepted. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the... And the finish!
See?
It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
England grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is good alertness.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Messi gets across to intercept that. Foden, who's set up one goal so far, knocks it into space. Keane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
628.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Referee's given a throw. Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. England are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Nicely worked. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pirlo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Schlotterbeck cuts out the pass. Foden. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? No, it's come to nothing.
Substitution for England. Number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8, Pirlo. Coming on the field.
Savinho.
Number 27, Silvestre. Number 14,
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
substitutions taking
That
place.
looks a decent ball. And they've got rid. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Shevchenko. And he's surging through. Deftly away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an...
Tries a shot! He's scored! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their...
Oh, give it away! Fati chasing after it. Højlund.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
It's a searching pass. Now that's well seen too. Searching pass he's played there. No luck with that dink over the top. Xavi Alonso. And here's the chance to counter. Savinho. That pass has been well intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi. For O'Shea. Pablo Barrios. Zanetti. Messi. Senesi makes the interception. That's a cute ball. Floated through. And Sufati. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Lofted upfield. And that will be the final act. England perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
We'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information.
What are your thoughts
is
on today's
currently
game then, Jim?
displayed.
Kinh với đái.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known. The home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion.
And already we're underway here. They don't make them like Diego Maradona anymore, Peter.
Certainly don't, and I imagine the plan for his team will be just give him the ball.
Completely. He's a player who always has been streets ahead.
Greenwood! Kilishoy will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's there to belt it away. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Maradona. Kilishoy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
And the finish! And he's done it! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
England finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Salah. Now it's Greenwood.
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Belletti. Saliba. And it's with the keeper. Diogo Costa, the great organiser of defence. Sevilla look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Maradona. Now it's Donatoni. Greenwood. Kaka. Greenwood. England finding their passes. Saliba, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. O'Shea. And it's Pirlo. And it's Kaka. Good ball, good take. Oh, nice touch. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Kaka finds himself offside. Saliba, and it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good switch, that.
Berbatov. Donadoni has found the net here, of course.
England truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, sweet feet. There's the delivery. Alisson claims it. Safe hands. Belletti. And that's really well manoeuvred. Kaka. Kukçu. Spread out to the left. Now Kaká. O'Shea. Now it's Greenwood. It's Greenwood! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! England are back in business. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
England will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so we're off again.
Number 13,
England do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Saliba. And it's Zanetti. Swung over. And it's Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Donadoni. And this is Berbatov.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Berbatov. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a fine interception. He can get that clear. And Maradona. Looking to play him in. Now it's Greenwood. England do have a chance to counter here. He's got away. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. A probing pass. Kukçu. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pinches it off him.
the attendance for this match was
Maradona.
97,559.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Maradona! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for England.
And we have our
Number
very
19,
first corner.
Mason Greenwood. Number 9, Kaká. Number 21, Kukçu. Coming on the field.
Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it.
Number 10, Messi. Number 14, Xabi Alonso. Substitutions taking place.
This is their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good alertness. Conte. And it's Belletti. Tries to pass it through. Oh, cracking ball. Conte! England still have the cards to affect this game. Oyarzabal. O'Shea, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Owen. Kane. Strokes it back. Conte. Oh, that was vital. Cantona quietly revving up.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Alonso. Belletti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
He'd been asking for that, Peter, and it puts him under much more pressure now. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Xabi Alonso, and here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he plays one through. Now it's Owen. Elects to cross. Shevchenko. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Belletti. Here's Oyarzabal. Now, can they get him away? Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Desperate defending required here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Caught offside that time. Nicked it back promptly. And it's O'Shea. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Kane. Indicated.
Oh, that's superb. 2 minutes to be added on. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. And that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated.
Trận cuối.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known. The home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. We have already started here.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
And it's Shevchenko. Played back to the goalkeeper. Now it's Neymar. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And this is Shevchenko. It's come to nothing. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Shevchenko. Short changes him with that pass. Cantona. Looking for the run. Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. That's going to go a long way. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's Eto'o! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gullit! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
O'Shea.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Goes for a shot! Brilliant from Cantona! He's got himself an absolute peach. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Chips it through. Plenty to it. And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now that looks a decent ball. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Kukçu. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. Rijkaard cuts it out. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good read. O'Shea. And it's Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. So what can they make of this? Engages and forces him off the ball. Kukçu. He can run onto that. And this is Shevchenko. So much chance! It's bounced back off the post. Hit into the middle. Tries to get it clear. Turns and goes back. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he get it through? No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's quick to get it clear again. So nearly the perfect ball. Kaka. And it's Kaka. Can he spark a counter here? O'Shea has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Two minutes has been indicated.
Kaka, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. He's in a good big chance! And he hits the net! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. England are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, who would have expected both teams going in level after that? Lots of drama, and Peter, please don't ask me to pick a winner.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. Kukçu. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the through ball. That's ruffled a few feathers. Chance for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And he stuck it away as if laser... There's the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Zanetti. Ball played for Kökçü. That's an imaginative pass. Eto'o.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is out of play. Cross needs to be good. And this is Eto'o. Kaka. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Done delicately. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Kaka. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar. And Cruyff! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
The attendance for this match was 96,026.
Ambitious ball here. Well, that looks a good ball through. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cruyff, out towards the flank. Threads one in, and this is Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Now here's the delivery. Kaka. Now it's Shevchenko. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Aims beyond the defence. Could be danger here. Can he finish? And it's in. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. And a chance! It's in! Right back in the game! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
England get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Stood up well to him there. Neymar. That's a nicely weighted pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pullet, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's the keeper's ball. Pirlo. O'Shea. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
England really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Cantona. Number 9, Kaká. Number 11.
That's been cut out, well played.
Shevchenko. Number 8, Pirlo.
Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos. He's shifting through the gears here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Number 18,
Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Deep into stoppage time. Knocks it into space. Van Dijk gives no quarter whatsoever. Gets a good foot in there. And there goes the final whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
O'Shea, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kaká, and he's had it nicked away. Kaká was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through. Gullit is in a really good position. A goal! That's a lovely, neat pass. Distributed tidily. And he lines up a cross. And that has been knocked clear. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Cantona. Oh. He's had a shot! Goal! England! England take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 7.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Carlos. Can he latch on to this? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is... And another try! No mistake! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Ferdinand picks it up from the goal kick. Kupchu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rummenigge. Gullit has it out wide and in space. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Cantona, and he was quick to react. Odo. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of... Header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Now it's Gullit. He has a... And the finish! Zanetti gets it away. Otto in acres of space out wide. Well, that has not gone well. Crossed in again. Keeper's dealt with that. Pirlo. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pirlo. Rummenigge. Corner then.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. England have the chance to go the other way. Aimed beyond the... Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. That's the keeper's ball. England are looking to go forward now. Shevchenko chasing after it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti. And it's Kaka. Pirlo. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Hullet. And they can counter here. Driving forward. Always onto this. Now it's Kökçü. And it's shot, surely! Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Has been indicated.
He's got away. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, played right into... Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Kökçü. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're into the second 45. And this is Shevchenko. And he's picked out the run. And a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cantona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. There's the shot! Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Messi. Now it's Hullet. Cantona, given the lift of his goal. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kökçü gets into some space. And that is expertly dealt with. Vieira. And now the breakaway. It's Hullet. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's an imaginative pass. Now, can they get him away? There's the shot! Goal, England! And they get themselves in front! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. He's through. It's one-on-one. And the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Looking for the run. Messi's cross. Hullet finds himself offside.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number 9. Erling
Once
Haaland.
more, he proves rigid and
taking
robust.
place.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Ferdinand cuts out the pass. England do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pass somewhat off target. Chance here to counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Greenwood proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Haaland. And that could set him on his way.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. 75 minutes played. Out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. So, third corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short.
FC Tulsa really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pirlo. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And he's there to make the challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Kukçu. And it's Gullit. Haaland.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Throw in. Zanetti gets a foot in here. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's going right the way across. Nicely aimed pass. Vieira. Pull it. Haaland.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Zanetti gets it clear. Kukçu. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's Kukçu. Kukçu, there he goes, motoring forward. And it's Gullit. Pirlo. And he's quick to get it clear again. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. England can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans.
Tạm nghỉ là